everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Erin and I am documenting my journey to complete debt freedom and financial independence, and something new today that I am finally starting to implement now that I have my consumer debt, so all of my debt except mortgage, taken care of, and that is starting to get into more saving challenges. And I'm not going to be doing really high level amounts of saving because our focus really is on investing, but I do want to start putting some additional money to the side for things that I have not yet been putting money aside yet for. And then just as something kind of to break up the monotony of transfer money, buy an ETF, repeat, transfer money, buy an ETF, repeat. It's fun and it's exciting, but it's also a bit boring. It was kind of the same as when I was paying off debt. It was get money, pay credit card, get money, pay loan. And I just want to have something kind of fun in between. And especially now that I've got that money freed up. So going to be showing you some of the cash challenges, cash savings challenges that I am doing. And then also introducing you to some of the items, if you're here in Australia, that I have in my Etsy shop. So everything that I'm going to be using today is available in my shop, either as a physical product or as a digital download. So even if you are outside of Australia or New Zealand and you want to find a way to support me, maybe you might be interested in some of the downloadables that I have. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. So I'm actually moving my $5 challenge over into this particular series. And I want to, real quick, as I'm getting started, huge shout out to Sam at Sam's Craft and Customs, because I had somebody get in contact with me that had seen her savings envelopes. And so when she contacted me, I knew immediately who it was. Well, that she said who it was. And so I actually reached out to Sam and I said, I've had a person reach out to me. They've asked about your envelopes for your savings challenges, which I think I can come up with a modification that's similar yet different enough. Plus, I'm not in your particular market area. And I said, but this person has also asked about having the color matched ones as well. And when I looked into purchasing the product for that, it would kind of be a waste to get the product and not sell the rest. And not only was she receptive to the idea, she was also very supportive and encouraging of it. So I take absolutely no credit whatsoever for the idea of having saving challenge envelopes. 150% Sam. Sam, you are just an absolute sweetheart. So thank you for taking the time to talk to me and let me run that past you as well. So these savings challenge envelopes are available in my shop in a range of different denominations, minis as well. So I've always done different styles of mini envelopes. It's now just a matter of I have been putting them up. So those are available on there too. I'm still not going to count my $5 notes because I do want to continue to be pleasantly surprised, but this will be a staple each week of putting those in. So I'm always going to start with a $5 savings challenge. And again, at the end of each month, I'll just swap it over to a different envelope, tape it up, put it to the side, and move on. Second is going to be a 26-week challenge that I am starting. And so I'm going to be aiming for saving $1,000 over the next 26 weeks. And this particular challenge I have available as a digital download, also a printable PDF. So if you want to have that, if you're one of those people that likes hard copies, then there is a hard copy available. It is all in even numbers, so all in denominations of 5 or 10, because being in Australia, or if you're in other parts of the world, Canada, New Zealand, etc., where we do not have $1 notes, we have coins. I hate having coins, trying to do that in a challenge, so everything has been either rounded up or rounded down to come out, but it still comes out to the same amount. Or if you want to, and I love the little catacorn because, well, it's cute. But if you want to set your own, there's also a blank version. So you can make your own denominations of how much you want to save each week over 26 weeks. It might add up to $1,000, it might not. I do have a version available in 500. That one is with penguins for it. So you can pull that up and you can use it on, you know, on your iPad if you want to color things in or anything like that. I have also made individual trackers that go with each one. So this week I am going to be filling in, I'm just going to move this out of the way because I'm not going to use my iPad today. I'm going to be putting $60 in for this week. So I'll color in. And I like laminating my trackers, and I see a lot of people with trackers and the kind of struggling getting them in and out of the envelopes, and I had seen some other people that do them and just kind of put them right behind and then hole punched. So I will have those available. So $60 is going to be a 50 and a 10. And I figure since I'm starting out, let's get some of the big numbers out of the way. That goes in there. But then also if you want, you can get just a regular tracker, but I also made them as an envelope as well. Why? Well, because I was just out doing things and I was like, why not? So if you want to have an envelope for 1,000, again, also for the 500, both in the numbered and in the blank, but then also paper version trackers that you can print off as well. So these are the penguins for 500. So if you're working with a lower amount, because that's one of the things is I want these particular challenges to really kind of, you know, apply to anyone. So they are there in printable form. Anybody can have those as well. So quite a few different options that are available. And I was tinkering around and I'm still not 100% sure on them, but that is also printing them as clear. And I haven't made these into an envelope yet, but that is something that I guess I could do. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think, because I've got no clue. I'm just kind of like, hey, that's neat. And there's my dog. But again, space where it can be hole punched to be put into a binder or cut short to where it will fit inside of the zip envelope. I like it. I really like having it just at the back. That is quite nice. And even by having the envelope one, then you can still get in and you can get out. So that is the second challenge I'm going to be working on, is getting that $1,000 saved up. And I started on the 22nd of August. And again, when they're laminated, you can reuse them over and over. Now we have Black Friday here, but it's not as big of a deal really as it is in the US because we don't do Thanksgiving and all of that, but we do have Cyber Monday. And if I can do anything while sitting in my pajamas, then I am all for it. So I've created a Cyber Monday challenge. And this is going to be over about the next 13 weeks. And so this one comes again as you can print it off and turn it into an envelope. If you keep it in paper form, you will see it this way. It comes with instructions as well, and then you just do the usual tape or glue, close it up. You can hole punch the bottom. I keep mine a little bit narrower because I like to laminate mine. So you can laminate it. If you do hole punch the bottom, just make sure you don't have money in there first. Just saying that I happen to know that it's not particularly a good idea. I'm aiming for getting $300, so I'm going to put 25 into the envelope there. That way, if there's anything that pops up online that I see that I want to buy, or what usually happens with me, something comes up and goes on sale and I didn't realize that I wanted to buy it until I saw it, that will be there. And again, I can just color in tracker, like with gold, which just becomes a gold bar. I have to figure out different colors. I don't know. Trial and error. That's the nice thing about lamination. I can clear it off and, you know, start over again. And then lastly, I am going to be doing a Boxing Day challenge. So for those of you that are in the US, you know it as just after Christmas sales. Here in Australia and in other parts of the world, it has an actual name. It is called Boxing Day, and it is a public holiday as well. So the history behind it is at the day after Christmas, because if you or any other holiday that you're celebrating around that time. Because you did receive new things the day after, you are meant to box up your old things and then either donate and give them away. Is the history there, but it's been commercialized and as everything becomes, and it is now just a big shopping day. So I have about 20, well, there's 18 weeks until Boxing Day, but I made it a 20-week challenge because I should have started earlier. It just means that I will catch up. Again, everything is in denominations of 5s, so 5s, 10s. The highest amount is 50, which is where I am going to start off at today. So 20, 30, 40, 50. And again, these are available as either a PDF, so digital download to where you can print it off. It comes as well in a numbered or also in a blank. They will be available laminated in my shop. And then there's an envelope version that is available, but if you get the downloadable one, it has a printable envelope, which I know it doesn't make sense in the US because you don't have Boxing Day, but I also have a version for the US that says After Christmas Savings Challenge. So if you want to save up for all of those after Christmas sales where you can get, wrapping paper, all of that, candles, and more candles. We all love our candles. It's a good time for that. So that might be something that you would want to start, and you can. So I did $50 for this week. So it'll be, as I said, this week I'm getting some of the larger amounts done, and I will do that next week as well, because when it gets to September, I am going to be starting an additional 3 challenges, and I want to share 2 of those with you now. So first is going to be, if you are here in the Southern Hemisphere, we are coming up into September, and so this is just a generic savings challenge, and that means spring. So I call this my Hello Spring Challenge. And this comes in multiple denominations of 25, 50, 75, or set your own. So you choose your amount that you want to save each week. The envelope does come with the printable PDF. You get all 4 versions, so 25, 50, 75, and blank. So you can share with others. And it comes both in color and in black and white. But also, I know for those of you in the US going, Erin, we're going into, as Kris over at Kris Budgets said, it's not just pumpkin spice season, it's toffee nut latte season as well. I don't know your guys' Starbucks drinks, but toffee nut latte actually sounds really good. But what I did for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere is a Hello Fall. And so you can see this is the blank one. But again, it has the 4 different versions of per week of $25, $50, $75, or set your own. Comes with instructions of how to print it off. And then it is both in color and then also in black and white if you don't want to use that up. So this is essentially what I have. I've just cut it down and I've laminated it so that it fits in, but you can also just keep it in paper form. So I will be starting that one. So that will go here behind. And again, the reason why I like to have kind of it separate, so I will have, the one is once I take it out, put it into the other, and then that also has, actually we'll flip it around because it has the tracker. So I'll be able to still use the tracker without having to try to get everything in. And then I will also be starting a 13-week spring saving challenge. And so that is just a simple, again, I have one for fall. I've actually made one for all 4 seasons. So you can, this is a downloadable, printable. So you can print it off and do whatever you want with it. That is going to last for 13 weeks. So that will run through all of September, October, and November. Because each season has 13 weeks. That's how we end up with 52 weeks in the year, or 1 extra week per each one. So that one will go there. and I will be starting those again in September, so the week after next. And then there will be one more that is added, and it is coming from somebody many of you are familiar with, my twinnie in the US, who just hit 1,000 subscribers. So absolutely excited for her, and that is Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307. She has got a really fun September challenge that is coming out, and I will be taking part of that challenge with her, but I'm not going to spoil the surprise of what it is. I will leave that up to her, so you're going to have to tune in to her channel to check that out. So that is where I am at for my savings challenges. Again, everything that I have that I am doing, everything that I've shown, is all available on my Etsy shop, particularly with the digital downloads. If they're in the US, you basically get an automatic 30% discount because of the exchange rate that we have. So $1 US, it buys around 72 cents US. So anything that is $1 Australian is about 72 cents for you. So if you have a couple of extra bucks and you want to help a girl in Australia out with her little shop, hey, choose me. If you're looking forward to seeing how I go with my challenges, if you're just happy that I'm finally starting some saving challenges and not just talking about investing or debt anymore all the time, give this video a big thumbs up and go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. We'll see how much we can save by the end of the year, and by all means join in on some of these challenges as well. I will be filming these weekly. I just don't know what day of the week I will have them up, but if you want to take part, again, large, small, one of them, all of them, anything in between, definitely make sure you go and check out Sam's Craft and Customs, both her Etsy shop and also her YouTube channel. Kris Budgets as well, and she has a YouTube channel linked below as well as an Etsy shop. And Marlene, you're probably like, God, Erin, shut up, quit saying Marlene's name. No. Check out her channel and keep an eye on her Etsy shop as well for when she finally reveals her September challenge. So that is what I have for today. I know it's a bit of a mess, but it's my first time doing these, and yeah, I've tried filming multiple times and I'm just like, is what it is. As always, remember to choose kindness, show gratitude, always keep a positive mindset. I will see you in the next video.